Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Hello. Can you see and hear me clearly? Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, good afternoon.
Hi. Hi. Good afternoon. Can you see and hear me clearly?
Yes, I can see you. I can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Yes,
Great. Great. So, how are you?
I'm quite well. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking so much about your name.
Great. Great. I'm also great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everything is going good. And how's your English practice going?
I think, well, I'm doing fantastic here because what I have noticed, like the past few sessions that I have attended, I find I feel more confident, I feel more, you know, fluent when it comes to speaking with someone. So I think because of the English Yari, because of the better practice, that makes me better, and I'm hoping I'm hoping to be better more like I'm being doing if I do constantly.
Yeah. I think now you have improved a lot. You can, easily speak about a variety of topics and you can easily talk at length in English. So I don't see any such issues as such now. Quite a lot of improvement rather.
Yes, I
So yeah.
mean, exactly. Same feedback I'm getting from other mentors also the same things. I think that maybe I was okay. I was good at speaking, but nervousness comes when it comes to speak with someone, like it comes to speak with the bosses or superior or uh, or with anybody. There was a little nervousness, or I am not confident, not sure about the sentences, the structures. I was always confused between the words, whether good is a correct word if I wanted to uh, uh, appreciate about someone. So I was little confused between the words. Like there are various sort of one things.
Hmm.
So I was not
Hmm.
able to pick one word. Either good will be okay, or either what do you call? There were many various words. There were many words, plenty of the words. So I was not able to pick one word. So right now, I came to this position to pick one word. And when I speak, I feel like that I was not speaking correct. I was speaking wrong. So that kind of the hesitation was there. So I think somewhere that it started, it started raising and it started wearing little more confident just because of the practice. And that's what I guess making me better, enhancing my communication skills.
Right. So, see, for vocabulary usage, though, the ultimate thing is that you have to read a lot. Unless you read,
Mm,
you will never be understand, the context for each and every word. Because the context matters a lot while using vocabulary, so do take out time and read as much as you can. Try to read articles, try to read blogs. I mean, these days there are plenty of material available, so you can go
mm.
through anything,
No, I mean,
but you
here
develop
I
it
would
as a habit.
see 10 words I know about the beauty. So which one is correct to use with which sentences?
That's what I'm
So I
saying,
was
that
like,
comes with reading.
exactly. So I was really like some people said, "Oh, it's fascinating me. It's impressive. It's good. It's bitter. It's outstanding. It's great. It's pretty good." There is plenty of words, right? So, like
Right.
for me, what happened with me that always happens, like really doubt, little not sure, little unsure about picking the correct word. Should I use this one? Should I use that one? Which would be correct to say this one? So I was like hesitant. I was like under, confident. So that's why I think I was like struggling while speaking. So somewhere I think I started wearing that confidence. That's why I feel more confident. That's why I feel more fluent in English. That's what I wanted.
Right, right. So now are you happy with your hello?
Your voice interrupted between.
Yeah, actually, there is some internal error. I think there is some internal server error in within our portal at English Yari. So that is why, because it's that because of that it's breaking a lot. Okay, I can't see you. Your video is not there. Hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear
I'm
me?
there. Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you quite well. There's not any difficulties
Okay, I'm
watching
not
you.
able to see you. Your video is not there. But anyhow, let's continue. Probably it will just resolve.
Shall
Okay.
we reconnect, disconnect, and then rejoin? Would be maybe
Yeah.
the
Okay. Let's
glitches that
try.
is
Let's
there
try.
would be ended up.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
see.
So now you can see the videos, and am I audible? If very like you
Yes.
can
Yes.
see the video.
Now it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All
Great.
right.
So our today's topic is about early retirement. Would you like to discuss this topic?
Let's talk about. I mean, it's something that for the first time that I have come to talk about. I think we should talk
Okay.
about this topic.
Okay. All right. So, have you ever thought about retiring early? Do you know this concept of early retirement? Are you aware of it?
Early retirement, like in the government sector, what happened at age of 60 when somebody reach and then they or get retired.
Yeah.
Like
So
when it
that's
comes to this.
retirement.
That's retirement. When it comes to the sport that I know about it, that some people, some sportsmen, some players, when they reach at the age of 40 or 30, yet then they retired. I mean, they some of the sportsmen giving the retirement by themselves, and some of them were like that taking them out just because of they reaching to that level, to that age, where the body does not allow them to play that shot or to keep them that energy what exactly wanted. So I know this sector, even government sector and then sports sector, and if you look at the industries, film industries, here is also in this sector again, like the earlier I'm talking about the 90s or a little early. So where people would consider if you are doing a main lead, if you reach at the age of 50 or 48, 45, after 45 to 50, that you are not considered as an actor, as a main lead. So you will be retired. I think people will take you in the role of the father, in the role of the aunt, or something like that. So, but now let me change. Scenario has been changed in the film industry because when you look at the three stars like Shah Rukh, Amir, and Salman, they have reached Saif Khan, Akshay Kumar, and Ajay Devgn, Sunil Shetty. Everyone has reached more than 50 years. And some of them have reached 60 years. Like Shah Rukh reaching 50 years, Salman reaching 57, and Amir reaching 59, something like that. But still, they look young and energetic and rejuvenating in each films, in each upcoming movie. So, so, but but the government sector, when we talk about that, the rules is still there. When you reach at the age of 60, you'll be retired.
Yeah, but now here the topic is early retirement. Early retirement means before the age of 60. 60 is the kind of a standard age to take retirement, and at that time people do retire. However, early retirement is sometimes even in private sector or in government sector also, people take retirement around 40s. So sometimes they take VRS, voluntary retirement. Okay. In many sectors, in education, a lot of the education, IT also, so people sometimes they tend to take a retirement at the age of 40, or maybe early as well sometimes. When these days now with this concept is gaining popularity rather, because once people feel that okay, they have kind of achieved their goals, and probably they want to, maybe they want to shift to another career line, right? Not wanting to continue in the same
Absolutely.
career, maybe
Absolutely. Like
they
you
take
said,
retirement.
exactly. Like you said, early retirement in the private
Yeah.
sector. So what happened then overall, it depends person to person. And if somebody
Hmm.
got everything at the age of 40 and they 100% they would like to go for retirement. But somebody is still struggling at the age of 40. So they would not. I mean, they would still wanting to continue just because they have to fulfill a lot of other things of their life. They have to give the better education to their children. They have to buy a house. They have to buy car. So they would not think to early retirement. But the person that was already got fame, got name, got success, everything, that definitely would think about the retirement and they would go for something else. Okay. So yes, I would say here it really depends on person to person. It's not something like that. Say early retirement is good, but I would say here the early retirement is good for those people who are already got everything.
Yeah, but surprisingly, not only those people who you think who have attained kind of financial success or like that. Even I've seen that these days now people think that giving priority to health, family, and other dreams is also important. So some people think that it's like you live your life only once. So that concept is also there now, right? You get to live life only once. So I'm hearing from a lot of people now that people opt to take early retirement so that they can travel around, or they want to give time to their family. Several reasons could be there, right?
Yes, of course.
So
Yeah, like I said, the person
yeah,
that
it's a
got
very
everything
personal.
at the age of 40 or 42, 43, then there are a lot of mistakes. Like I'm working in a restaurant as a manager, I'm having a lot of things over my shoulders. So at the age of 40, I would definitely think, no, I have to take the retirement. I have to give the rest to my mind and to my body and let me live my life. Look at Dhoni itself. Dhoni was great doing. And but internally somewhere inside moral compass urged him to leave the retirement. Nobody asked him to to leave the cricket. He himself
Yeah.
taken the decision. It was an adroit decision. It was the smart decision was taken by MS Dhoni. So he was energetic, he was still powerful, he was still playing exactly like he was playing 10 years back. But I don't know. And people wanting him to see is still playing the cricket another 5 to 6 years. But he after the World Cup that we were defeated by New Zealand, and after that suddenly he went out and then announced after 5 or 6 months that he resigned. So then I could say him also IPL and other sector of other format of the cricket that he resigned. So I thought after that he started doing advertisement and other things, and he started living his own lives. He started giving more time to his family. He started giving more time to his friends and colleagues and everyone. So I think there are a lot of people, like said, Dory said, got everything, name, fame, famous, money, and everything he got it. Now what he required, he wanted to live his own lives. So how long he has to serve to the nation? So how long he has to carry this kind of the burden? So that
Right.
there is internal call, there is a body clock also that says, okay, now it's enough here. It's now I think we should live our life. Like we said that only one life that we have got. And now we have reached 40, 45. Now only remaining few years, like a regular life that we consider right now, 55, 54, 60. A lot of people died as a people. Uh, so let's live now from here. Yes.
Yeah. So, would you like to, think of early retirement if given a chance? Like, if you, sometimes you reach a certain stage. Actually, you get exhausted. Maybe you get exhausted by the pressure. People in IT, you won't believe. I talk to a lot of people in IT. So they say that it's not, it's this industry. In this industry, you cannot remain for long because every now and then you have to upgrade yourself, right? So they take a retirement from their career and maybe then switch over to another career, maybe, opt for another thing in life. Okay. So what do you think? Have you ever planned for early retirement? And if, let's say, if you plan for early retirement, then what would you do after that? How would you like to spend your time?
See, early retirement in the sense like for me, if it come insure like that, still I haven't got those things what I wanted. Still I'm waiting for all those things at the age of even 35. Now I'm turning to 36 next year, but still I haven't got everything. I wanted to give good education to my children. I wanted to have a big house, a good house, so where I can stay my life. And I wanted to set myself like if I think ever to retirement or to give up the job. So it would be like at the age of 45 or 43, just because things that I was hoping as plan that I have did. So if the things move according to the plan, so the age will come 42, 43. And like you said, what you want to be after that and which sector you'd like to go after here. I would like to go like always think about the own business. Own business. I know it's not easy. It's again tiring, but it's still there will be little, uh, little comfortability just because you can have some more people. Like if you open one own shop that you can put somebody and you can take something like you can go outside, you can go to visit places. You can explore the world at the
You can
same time. But
travel around.
yeah, you can travel around. But if you're doing the job, so it is necessary, it become mandatory for you to join from 9 to 6. And if you don't come, then a lot of people are around you to push you down, to pull you down, to criticize about you. Oh, he's not coming on time. He's always does the bug. So a lot of question. And then, after work hard, after putting your whole energy to work, and someday, one day, if you not coming on the duty and due to some reason, due to went under the tender, and criticize somebody giving this to your owners and the owners give you negative feedback or bad feedback, so you get upset totally. So after this, what my plan is to open my own business, even it would be the small uh, business, but it would be mine.
Okay, all right. So, what do you think? What are the advantages of early retirement?
Yeah, like you get opportunity to travel around the world the first thing. The time would be there to spend with your family. The moment that the vested here and there, so you can have gups up with your friends. I think these includes early retirement. Then, like earlier in the initial stage that we have talked about it, that you can lead your own life. So the happiness, the enjoyment of the life you would feel. But because that from childhood till 15 or 20 years that goes to studies. Like I have to do this, I have to
Right.
do this. Parents forcing you, and always there is somebody to okay, you have to do this because our exam is coming. Now you have to do this. What we are going to do this, we have to. You have to all the time, uh, looking for the goal and putting your whole energy trying to get something, trying to be goal oriented and everything. There is always you're not free, you're not making yourself free. Okay, but after all this achievement that what you wanted, that you got at the age of 40, so the advantage what would be early retirement that the life is you are young, you can travel. But if you retire at the age of 60, then you will not be powerful, energetic to travel around the world. I don't think so. And the enjoyment that you get at the age of 40 of the travel around the world, to the whole world, that you're not going to get at the age of 60. So that would be the, advantage if you give the early retirement.
Right,
But
right. Okay. So, and what are the disadvantages of early retirement? Hello?
or
Hello?
like
Able to
if
hear me?
somebody, yeah, I can hear. I was just thinking and what to say here because this advantage is like giving somebody not settled, somebody unsettled. Is still he haven't got the things, and then he just because of the burden, because of the pressures, he has given up the job. He has retired. So that would be difficult for him to survive. That would be difficult again, struggling. So what to do now? The family is at one hand to feed them, to take care of them. At another hand, you know, himself that is not able to, mm, mm, you know, uh, uh, I don't know what here to say, but that is not, I think, giving early retirement would not be great or would not be advice decision for those people who are not settled. I would say to all those people that who give the early retirement who is still not settled, they
Who
should
are
not. They
planning to
should
take
continue.
early retirement? Not giving, but who are planning to
Not.
take earlier retirement. Not give retirement, but take early retirement. Who are
Mm,
planning to take
mm,
early
mm.
retirement.
Exactly right. Absolutely. Absolutely. take early retirement. I would not recommend to anybody who's not settled. Let them settle firstly and let them be like fulfill all the things that they wanted. So then only go for the early retirement. Otherwise, don't. There will be a lot of disadvantage. You will be started starting again like you were doing at earlier age.
But then, what are those disadvantages? That's the question. What do you think? What would be some of the disadvantages?
See, first few times like after the early retirement, like you said, he he or she they will be enjoying the first period just because of they came out of the pressures, burden, and workload. Might be they would be happy at first few years, like 1 year or 2 years, and after that the balance that he would have saved, whatever. So once they would uh, once that balance would get over, then then there will be problems. Like you cannot explore the world. You cannot travel the world. You cannot give the good education to your children. You cannot buy the house that you were dreaming of, and you cannot live your life. So again,
Okay,
these are the advantage I think for getting early retirement, taking early
right.
retirement.
Also, healthcare can become burdensome, because as we know,
Mhm.
after a certain age, health starts deteriorating. So those bills keep on rising, right? And if you take up an early retirement, then in government sector, like in government sector, there is no pension. People get pension only once they reach that retirement age, and they work till that age. With
Mhm.
earlier retirement, another concept is that there is no pension, there is nothing to support your healthcare bills. You don't have those facilities, any kind of facilities rather, right?
Mhm.
So, and there is a lot of, even those insurance and even that medical plans and all,
Mm.
they
Yes,
also,
yes,
you cannot avail those benefits as well.
exactly. These are the disadvantages. Yes, yes, yes. Of course,
So
yeah,
health
I do.
taking care of healthcare can be challenging.
Healthcare, when you say that healthcare, would be challenging. Of course, I remember, I know that one of the police guys who's at the gym, who always come in the morning and doing the cycling and lifting the weight, lifting not that heavier, but he's still lifting the weight. He just focus on his health and he become very fatty and what do you call when somebody grown up like this, having the calories
Having
and
what?
big big
So
bulky or
obese,
what is very
obesity.
bulky kind of
Yeah, that's obese.
obesity. Yes, the obesity.
Yes.
Yes, the person that I remember. The police, when he was the police department, he was doing the job, and then he was very fit and fine. But now, what happened with him? He became obesity, and he's coming in the morning just because of to gain the uh, to become thinner, to become more healthier. So yes, it's really
To become
if
more
you
physically fit.
if,
So
yes,
uh,
so it's
they
challenging.
became obese.
It's
They have become obese, but now they start they come to the gym to become physically fit again.
Mm, yes. So
Okay.
yes, he just coming to gym to become healthier, to become physically fit. So yes, these kind of the challenges, these kind of the difficulties after taking early retirement, you have to face. So that's these are the disadvantage.
Right, right. So yeah. Um, okay. Now we have. Uh, just give me a second. Okay, so if let's say if somebody plans to take an early retirement, for example, let's say you plan to take an early retirement, okay, maybe by 40 or 45. So, how would you start planning for that? What would you like to, what would you like to do? What will be your, kind of the plan for the strategy for that?
Now, when you say the retirement, either it's government sector or private sector at the age of 40, which means that you are deciding not to work anymore. Like it's not like you're moving from one sector to another sector. If you're moving from one sector to another sector, that does not mean retirement, right? So, which means
Yeah.
that you are going to live your life. You are going to enjoy your life from now onwards because you are now have you are not have done enough. Like all the pressure you have been taking for many years. Now you have decided to quit all the pressure. You have decided to all you decided to stop everything now. So
Right.
moving to another sector is not a retirement. It's like you still
Hmm.
wanted to achieve something else. But moving to other sectors like not retirement, fine. Like for me, I think like I always thinking about if I leave this industries and then I will move to another sector, which is the business sector. Exactly, depend on person to person what they want to what they want and where they want to go.
Okay. So once you start, if you make up your mind for taking an early retirement, then how will you prepare yourself for that?
No, I think here
Like,
you need to
in
plan
terms of
before.
maybe financially or like that. Yeah. Yes. So how will you start planning for that?
So you need to start planning before you giving up this, before you taking the retirement. Like I said, yeah, I'm planning from now onwards. What will be the better? I'm doing, I'm showing everything, which will be the better, which if I do this will be better for my family, for my family. So I started searching, I started exploring from now onwards. So you need to take a step like 2 years or 2 years before. If you're trying, if you're leaving this sector and moving to another sector, then you have to plan in advance, like a years or 2 years. I mean, otherwise, if you leave and then suddenly you didn't plan anything and you move to another sector, another industry, you will fall down. You will collapse 100%. You're not going to success. Again, that will be more difficult. That will be a lot difficult for you. So you need to understand. You need to plan well in advance, like years or 2 years. Then gradually you plan yourself. Otherwise, I don't think.
Right. Okay. So, what according to you is the correct age to retire?
Hmm. Correct, it is considered by the government. It's